checking in. It is Wednesday, hump day. Whoop, whoop. Humpity hump. Look at my seatbelt is finally just sitting there. I remember when I first started vlogging, and I was vlogging a lot. She would be driving, and I remember I loved to comment on her thing. I'm so jealous of your seatbelt. I'm like, because mine, I hate when it's on my neck. Ugh, I just want it to be, just want to wear my seatbelt and that's it. I just want it to not, rub on me. And so, anyways, and then in April when Sarah, was it April? Yeah. That's when I started all of this. And there was a Sarah HCG Rogue, or not Rogue, but what was her name? I can't remember. Sarah, though. She said, what is put it out there, what would be your goal? What would you be, worth not cheating? What do you want out of it? And I said, to not mess with my seatbelt. People don't understand when you're heavy, there's certain things that just, you can't do. Get off the floor with no hands. And I mean, I know, whenever you say that, skinny people always say, oh, I can't even do it. I know. But, it can be done. And most people can do it without thinking. Or at least just a little push off. Not have to roll on their knee, push themselves up off their knee, So that's one thing I'm trying to do, and that's in my kettlebell workout, the advanced workout. So she has you lay back and then get back up and do a kettlebell press, and it's yeah. But I can do it pushing myself up, which is more than I can say I ever could do, because I've had this Jillian Michaels workout possibly for 6 years. I said 5, but I think I've had it for longer. And I never did the advanced. Now I'm strong enough to do it, so it's awesome. So it was good to see Cascade Slover on there. I'm glad you're in a good place. It's so awesome to be in a good place. I'm in a good place, and God bless us all, I am working on my relationship with food. That is of the utmost importance to me, more important than the number on the scale, which I'm fighting with, you guys. I'm 178, and I'm kind of been here for a little bit. But I've been having wine, just a couple of glasses. Last night I think I had 2 glasses of wine. The night before I had 1 glass of wine. I still have wine left. And I have not been drinking on my water, so that has changed today. I got my gallon of water with me, and I am ready to go on that, because I know that's huge. But also too, I know that when your muscles feel heavy, you weigh heavier or something. I don't know, I forget the whole explanation for it, but something like that. So I still have to keep my head in the no expectation field of all of this, because when I'm on a round, it's okay, I don't want to think about it too much. I don't want to analyze every little thing, every little gain, every little loss. I mean, if I just say I have no expectation, that seems to work for me in my head, because in my head it's just okay, just do what you gotta do what it says to do, and do it, and just don't think about it, because this needs to be everyday life. This needs to be how I think every day. And someone was saying, I think it was Miss Tara was saying, she had to get everything in and eat certain things. And I do the same thing with like my favorite restaurants, maybe plan out, a night with the girls. Some of my clients that know that I do HCG, I tell them, before I can't eat again, let's go out, But since working with my relationship with food in the sense of doing HCG, my portion control, the detox that you go through, the clean eating part of it that you go through, I feel like that is it just comes over time. It comes with time investing in yourself, time investing in your vlogging, time investing in your journaling, your fitness paling, your concentration on why you're binging and why you're eating. It's like, gosh, I really don't want to like say it or think about it in these terms, but I am older and wiser, like Melissa said. I feel like I've been working on this and working on me in the right way. I was always a big girl my whole life. I never dieted. I never cared to diet. I was big and beautiful and had curves, and I loved myself. I loved my body. Like I said, until I got to the point where I just was unhealthy. I mean, you just can't deny the difference. How I feel today, and when I say these things about me being heavier and how I remember that, like, it's night and day. Like, I just can't even express to you like how I will never be that unhealthy again. And as I think about, I'm going to be 42 this year, and I've been working on this for a good 10 years, 14 years, because I started doing this 2 years before I had my first son, which was 11 years ago. So 13 years. And there was no HCG, there was no internet. I had to read, I had to go and buy books and really research and study stuff, find things to get to a certain point. And I did. I lost 85 pounds, and I was in good health and good shape. And when I had my son, he was 2 months preemie, but I was strong, and he was strong, and there was just really nothing that, like, he came out of it perfect, So, in thinking about that and reflecting on that, it's like, okay, it's time to sit here and say, you've learned something, Tina. I have. And HCG came at a point where I knew about exercise, and I knew how committed I could be, and I knew what it takes to change my body. Like, I know the commitment that you have to make, and that it's hard work. I just didn't know anything I didn't know anything scientific about nutrition. And so that's something that is different in my journey now, because there are things I know about, like the exercise, because I've spent the past, how many years really focusing on the working out part of it, knowing that I could eat whatever I want as long as I worked out really super hard 5,000 times a day, blah blah blah. But now that it's like I'm understanding the biological part of nutrition and how working out it goes into conjunction with that is very interesting to me. So it's causing me to to take on a new interest in something that sometimes can just become mundane, you know. So yeah, so that's something I'm reflecting on, and it's a great place to be right now. And I am here at work, and after I do this client, I got to go pick up my son. I've already worked out today, so I get to hang out with the family, and then I got to be back here at 5. So, I hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday. In my Wednesday Adams, I mean, I am pretty, my body's changing. So, anyway, loves, ciao.